Okay, let's look at the homework 3.3, 3.4, number 5, right? So we have this cost function given, and we want to find the x value at which this function is the minimum value, right? So let's do that. All right, so we just need to find the critical value. So we take the derivative of the cost function c with respect to x. All right, so first, I guess I don't like fraction, so I'm gonna rewrite this guy as 500,000 x to the negative 1, right? So derivative to x is just 2, right? Then derivative of 500,000 x to the negative 1 would be negative 1 in front, and you have a 500,000 already in front. Then you have x to the negative 2, which is same thing as 500,000 over x squared, right? We set that equal to 0, right, which is going to be equal to, we can add 500,000 over x squared. Then you get 2 is equal to 500,000 over x squared, right? Then we can multiply both sides by x squared to get that 2x squared equals 500,000. Then divide through by 2 to get x squared is equal to 250,000, right? Then we take the square root of both sides, so x is going to be equal to square root of 250,000 is 500, right? So it's actually plus or minus, right? But since we only consider the number of units, so it's going to be just going to be positive 500, right? So let's type in. Actually, we have to make sure that this is going to give you the minimum. So do the number line, all right? Say 0, all right, and x. So we look at the sign of the c prime before 500 and after 500, right? So if you try something like 1, right? So if you try x equals 1, then you see that the 2 minus 500,000 is definitely negative. All right, after 500, you can try 600 or something like that. Then if you plug in 600, and this is going to be negative. This is going to be positive because this is small enough so that you get positive. So you're going to have a positive sign here. So you try x equals 600. All right. Then you can see that the cost function is decreasing before 500 and increasing after 500. So we know that at this point you will have a minimum, right? So we verify that the 500 is indeed the right answer. So let's try 500, right? Then check the answer. All right, so it came back. Looks like we got this one correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.